We've seen how technology acceleration, particularly through digital adoption, combined with innovation, has been a key tool in clearing a way for the economy to emerge from a downturn. The Malaysian Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation, Meraque, is proud to be the event innovation partner together with Digital News Asia and Malaysia Kini.
Let's ensure there's a clear path for these innovators so they know how and where to push their innovation. Together, we can elevate things to greater heights. Dengan lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, saya dengan sukacitanya melancarkan Top in Tech Innovation Awards 2021. Wabillahi taufik wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Let's start the awards with the first category, most promising.
Category of most promising startup and also growth category is that we actually saw a lot of really quality, innovative startups with very passionate founders. And I think that really gave us a lot of hope, I think, for the growth of the ecosystem and positioning Malaysia with a lot of potential to be a regional leader in creating startups and technology, right? So in one of these categories, some of the startups were about 2 or 3 years or, in operation. And if you remember, the last 2 years, we were in pandemic. So we were really impressed with the amount of traction that these founders were able to achieve, even as, the whole world went through a very, very different ecosystem. And of course, in the growth stage category, we were also very impressed with the use of technology, artificial intelligence and data that allowed these startups to really, once they hit, a business model or a market-ready product, to really grow and scale. And finally, of course, I think one of my most personal passion was that we also included, some marks for these startups in the positive impact that they are bringing to society. So it's not just about creating a workable business model, but also to be really conscious about how this business model and how the work your startups are doing can really bring an impact to the society that we live in. So once again, congratulations to all the finalists. Very impressive. And on behalf of Dr. Siva, the lead judge, and all the other panel of judges, we really look forward to see the promise and the potential that we recognize, and we hope that you live up to it and beyond. Okay, thank you.
For the merit mention, we'd like to congratulate Servedeck Innovation, the winner for the most promising startup category. Congratulations to Proficient Software Solutions. The first merit mention, EasyParcel. And the second merit mention goes to Innov8tif Solutions. The winner for the most promising growth company is BloomThis, Flora. Congratulations. The second award is for the best pivot category.
Hi, everyone. So today we're here to celebrate and congratulate all the participants for this category. We're here to celebrate the resilience of the entrepreneurs to go through such tough times and tough periods, and the philosophy that they have practiced over the last 2 years during the pandemic, where to adapt or die. So welcome to all these participants, and massive congratulations to all of you guys who are participants of this awesome Best Pivot category. Thank you.
And the winner for the Best Pivot Startup goes to Go Class for Modern LMS. The winner of the Best Pivot Growth Company is Meraque Services. The third award is the Innovative category, brought to you by Red One.
The participants in the awards, especially in this category, the most innovative category, were all kind of very impressive companies. Even though they started in just the last couple of years, I would say some even started during the pandemic, they all have had immense traction for the amount of time they've been in business. And it was actually a very close call to choose the winners. And that's why we have some merit winners as well in both the subcategories of this category as well. I think, I've been in the tech business for the last 20 years, maybe, as long as Karam and Prem have been. No, about a month or 2 months ago, Prem sent me a picture of both of us in Singapore at the event. I think I was 20 then. Yeah. Was it in KL or in Singapore? Yeah. Oh, in KL, yeah. So he sent me a picture. He and I looked a lot different back then. Maybe a lot more hair, right? But I've never seen startups that are so impressive. And these are new startups. These are not startups that have been around for the last 10, 20 years. And one of the trends I noticed that's happening is, if you look at startups when we first started in the year 2000, you look at the awards, it is the same startups that kept winning and winning, right? We don't have the number, we don't have the diversity of startups. However, I think now if you look at the winners in this startup, this is a new breed and even a newer breed. We're now at I think, a totally newer breed of startups. So the number of startups, the quality of startups have just far exceeded what we had before. And if this continues, I think we're indeed in the golden age of technology in Malaysia, right? So I think kudos and congratulations, everybody. We have exciting times ahead and hope 2022 will be the start of the golden age of technology in Malaysia.
For Meraque mention, we would like to call and congratulate Ticket to you. Okay, winner for the most innovative startup goes to Pandai Education. For the most innovative growth company, the recipient of the Meraque mention is Rõver. Winner for the most innovative growth company is BeliGas. As you can see on screen, we have come to the fourth award category for today. And the category of Best Brick and Mortar Adoption is brought to you by Dagang Nextchange Berhad.
We talk a lot about digital technology, all the fancy stuff, but what's really hard is when you're old and clunky and you're large and you're making money already, and then you want to convince people above you that you need to change. So I think this category is a very important category, and we'd like to see a lot more brave souls doing this. This is the best brick and mortar adoption. I feel personally, I'm in a bank, so I can tell you how difficult it is. So for those who have been shortlisted, congratulations, the finalists, because I can assure you their journey is no easier. If anything, probably even harder, because maybe it's not always about technology, but the need to change the mindset of those people who are comfortable in their zones. So, yep, that's it. All the best.
For the Meraque mention, please call upon and congratulate Skynet Worldwide. The winner for the best brick and mortar adoption is Manulife Insurance. Up next is the category of most impactful public sector agency driving digital adoption.
The past 2 years has been quite an experience, isn't it? Digitalization is indeed an incredible enabler, whether it's for better connectivity, provision of services, ease of doing business, and enhancing sustainability for both the public and the private sector. In this particular category, the most impactful public agency driving digital adoption, considerations were made on the ability of the agency to encourage and facilitate businesses, especially SMEs and micro enterprises, to adopt digital solutions and processes in their operations, that this will lead to higher efficiency without excessive demand of resources. I would like to encourage, or rather the panel of judges was encouraged by those agencies that participated, But I really personally feel that there are many, many more public agencies that can come forward and participate, because you have been able to provide services and able to help companies to use digital solutions. And because of that, you just have to document your successes, come forward. It's a very, very easy application. Not necessarily everybody will be successful because you have difficult judges like myself. So, but come forward and you will find that it's wonderful to compete. It's wonderful to achieve. Thank you.
The merit mention for state level goes to Unimas. Congratulations. The merit mention for federal level goes to Halal Development Corporation Berhad for Halal Integrated Platform. A connectivity for halalpreneurs. And for the most impactful public sector agency driving digital adoption for federal level is Employees Provident Fund, EPF. The sixth category is for the most impactful academia industry collaboration.
So, this is the first year we're doing the award, and we wanted to have an industry academia because, there's too few of you out there who are tapping the incredible brain power we have in our universities. And if you had read the news just yesterday, Unimas, in Sarawak actually, in Nottingham, University of Nottingham, Malaysian campus, they just announced they bought a high-performance computer from NVIDIA because they're doing computational work, AI and research at the cutting edge. And I didn't know this. So I'm going to connect with the professor to talk to him to see what can be done, how I can connect him with all of you out there. So just a micro example. And you want a big example there, Dato' Paramjit is right here, right? The largest, he was just sharing with us, it is the largest technology-based university in Southeast Asia. So if you talk about talent shortage, I think you got to go there and you can get your talent pain points answered. But okay, coming back to this now, never give an Indian flirt, a journalist a microphone, right? Very dangerous. Okay, sorry. Okay, I hear people complaining already. Okay, fast. Okay. So, no, this category, because like I said, the first time we're doing it and we wanted to have an academia in the industry collaboration, we had a university that came together with a very hardcore R&D technology project that they submitted. And there were a few more universities which submitted based on programs like industry engagement. So there was research and development and non-technical competing. And I think for this year, when we open up, we'll have probably two categories because we definitely want to encourage our universities which are doing hardcore research, right? In the end then, what has happened is that, we made a decision and we think we are quite happy with it. And, but this year, end of December, we'll have two different categories for this. But the quality was incredible. The engagement, so last one, when they say industry collaboration or there's very little collaboration going on with industry and academia, our judges were scratching our head. My God, there's so much going on among these people, right? But obviously they're the one who submitted, right? So they're confident of their quality and what they're doing. So super happy, looking forward to seeing the submissions this year so we can crack our heads and try to find a fantastic winner again. But with that, I'll end and you can carry on with the award presentation.
The most impactful academia industry collaboration. Merit mention. Let's congratulate Forward School. The winner for the most impactful academia industry collaboration is NanoCat, University of Malaya. Brought to you by Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation. Thank you so much. The Young Innovator of the Year Award was curated for the Generation Z to salute a young talent for the outstanding creativity and innovative mindset in developing new and highly potential processes and products for the future.
The Young Innovators Awards of the Year actually is a recognition to, I would say, the young minds, and it's a category that was actually put in place to recognize the young people, who are the future generation of the country. And I think this is very, very interesting because we actually got a look of, I think, about 5 to 6 groups of nominations. And I must say the judges were pleasantly surprised at the maturity levels, the ways that it was presented to all of us. It actually showed that they're matured way beyond their years. You know, it's quite surprising to see that they are in their teens. Yeah. And I don't think, I remember when I was in school, I don't think I would have been, capable to come up with such presentations and such innovation. But I guess it's a different environment altogether now, especially with the internet, with mobile technology and social media. So I guess the exposure. Yeah.
I was still playing marbles when I was 17 years old.
Yeah, the exposure level is totally different. I think because back then, I think our access to resources was actually more from the library and from the newspapers, and today, right, we can get access to information and even view what do you call it? Get experience even without going to a particular location. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it last night when I had a meeting with someone from Dubai, New York, and London. We had a 4-way call. But it's interesting to see that I think people in urban city centers like Kuala Lumpur, perhaps Tokyo, London, and New York can actually get better connected and understanding just being in those cities rather than their peers in their own country, like somewhere in maybe Jerantut, Pahang, for example. Yeah. So having said that, we're very pleased to actually provide this award or award this category to a group that actually stood out. Yeah, amongst the rest. Yeah, and I think for this particular winner, I think it was mainly because it is a subject matter that is very, very, I would say, very real in today's times, especially with COVID. And it is a topic or subject matter that has been, shoved under the carpet or not being addressed for too long. Yeah. So with that, so I shall pass over back to the MC to make the announcement. Thank you very much.
For the Merit Mentions, we would like to recognize Brandon Chin Min Kiao for Project Leo and Team Backstreet for PL Detector, People Limitation Detector. Congratulations. And now, the Young Innovator of the Year for Top in Tech Innovation Awards 2021 is congratulations to Team SAT for Enhance. All right, now we've come to the final category. The category of the Innovator of the Year is brought to you by Cyberview.
This is obviously the only individual category. Everything else was companies or teams, right? And we wanted to highlight rule breakers, right? Those who don't fit in the box. And those who think crazy, maybe are a bit crazy, and that's fine. Don't have to send them to Tanjung Rambutan. We welcome them to our awards, okay? And because things are made, progress is made by people who don't conform to the rules. And this category was about that. We wanted to see who's doing what and impactful. But because these awards were conceptualized, by us, for the pandemic year, we kind of restricted it to say that what you're doing, what impact you had during the pandemic, the 20 months of the pandemic, right? At that point, when we entered our opening. So we were looking at that. So maybe a bit limiting, but still there were incredible things that came out from there. And I think, Prem, right, the judges were just going, wow, this is what is out there in Malaysia, right? Incredible. So I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah, I think it was very exciting to see the amount of innovation that happened during the COVID period. People were pushed to the limit and really had to think out of the box. And, very excited to give this award and to encourage people to be innovative, even as individuals or within the companies, and to show that Malaysia is a place where innovations happen and we can drive the country forward through innovation. So, thank you all for submitting, and a big congratulations to all the winners.
Absolutely. So, okay, let's get to the main award now.
All right, thank you, Prem and Kara. For the Merit Mention, we would like to call on stage Muhammad Haris bin Harun for MyKSSR. The Top in Tech Innovation Awards 2021 Innovator of the Year is Congratulations to Johnson Lau, Hooi, Liang for KakiRepair.
I think before I start promoting, I want to thank a lot of people, especially the community members of KakiRepair, because, sorry, emotional. Okay, because KakiRepair is actually a platform. It's an online platform built on Facebook group. It is to encourage people to repair your own broken items. And especially during the pandemic, we utilize the power of the community. We actually, it's a community sourcing platform. Okay, during the first COVID wave, right? Oh, thank you. The first COVID race, yeah, we used the power of the community to gather around 3D printed enthusiasts to 3D print PPEs. And then recently, during the flood, within very short hours, we gather our communities to go around and fix flooded items for people. Yeah, so that's why this award, thank you. Although it's written my name there, but actually this award goes to everyone in KakiRepair and every one of you out there who are innovators and impacting people's lives every day. Thank you very much.
We have some closing remarks. Let's start with Pran first.
Thanks. Let me start by first of all saying, thanks to the Malaysia Kini and DNA team who did a very good job. Can you give them a big clap? Dania, Diana, and everybody else contributed. FG Media, our host Shilda. Thank you for really working hard on this and putting this award together. And thanks to DNA for collaborating with Malaysia Kini on this award. Thank you so much. We've been working together on Top in Tech now for a year, and it's really been a great experience. I think this award is really meaningful for us, and we're doing so much, and we have seen it even more during this COVID period. The whole kita jaga kita spirit, right? Even recently with the floods, and then KakiRepair, got the award because whenever the chips are down, Malaysians seem to come together and do their best to move the country forward. And that's really something enjoyable to see. So even if you're feeling bad about COVID and difficult, but we're actually coming together. And that's the spirit we have. And that's also the spirit that's driving innovation and technology change in this country. So it's really enjoyable to see. I think this country can do a lot more. And definitely from Malaysia Kini and DNA's perspective, we will be doing that. You heard about the winner. The Merit Award winner was very impressive because he single-handedly built an app for school kids to download books and to use his books online. He optimized the app so that even when kids with low bandwidth, with bad phones, still could use the books. And I think 500,000 school kids were using his app to learn and study online. Fantastic achievement by a single person who is now with the, he's a teacher, a primary school teacher, and now with the Ministry of Education. Give him a big clap as well. Yep. So it's really been a great success story. Thanks to the team, and we hope with the Mossy support and Meraque support, we'll be doing it again this year. A big thanks to all our sponsors, our ecosystem partners, everybody who has played a role in this. And also, I just want to mention the award that you saw. It's pretty outstanding, right? It's made by the BG initiative, Meraque. It's made by a visual artist. So they are themselves entrepreneurs using waste metal and waste wood to build a very innovative award with the symbol of the hand and the gear making change and innovation. So I think that's a very interesting award.
Social enterprise, right? It's a
social enterprise, that's right. So that's all from me. Over to you, Karam.
I think I want all of you to remember two things. One, when Ganesh made those remarks that he did, I did not write them, Prem did not write them, totally unscripted, right? And it was incredible coming from an entrepreneur who has been 2 decades over as an innovator, right, in our ecosystem. As a 17-year-old, 16-year-old kid going across from Johor to Singapore to do business at 16, right? But for him to say that we're entering our golden age is amazing. And like I think Hazel was saying, I don't recognize so many of these companies. And I say, me too, and I love it. There's so many people out there doing things, right? Doesn't mean you all have to appear in the media, right? People are busy trying to do things. But we hope that this platform, these awards, right, become the platform where once a year we discover amazing entrepreneurs, right, out there. And we've got incredible panel of jury who are a world-class panel of jury judges, right, who have helped them. Incredibly fun when you're in the panel with them. You learn so many things. Wonderful. Now, I wanted to say 2 things, right? I may have said a few more. Okay. One was, remember what Ganesh said. The second, the most important, And I want you, all of you, to mark down today's time, right now, share location with someone or whatever, because never again is this going to happen in your life where you attend an award, it starts on time, 4 o'clock, and it finishes ahead of time. This is historical, okay? All of you come and take selfie yourself here, remember? That's all I will say, keep innovating, keep breaking the rules, and keep inspiring each other and all of us, and help all of us also, right? Help each other. Very important for the ecosystem, all of us to help each other. And you put your hand up so that you can bring the next person up, and then they stand on your shoulders and so forth, right? Because we've got incredible aims for this country. We want to be a winner in the digital economy. And with all of your effort, your grit, your perseverance, your never say die attitude, I'm sure we will. And with the various government agencies, good people doing hard work, and when they don't, DNA will throw them a bit in the mind, right? So let's all work together. Okay, with that, Prem, maybe I give you the last comment. Maybe say something nice about the government agency. Sorry, I thought the mic was off. Oh, shoot.
No. Anyway, big thanks to all our participants, all our finalists, and all the audience here today. Thank you for coming. And we hope to see you again for the next Innovation Awards for 2022. Thank you very much.